Hello everyone, welcome to a new tutorial where I'll be telling you everything about respond to a situation. Now respond to a situation is a new task for your PTE academic. In the exam you'll be getting somewhere around 2 to 3. Now it only impacts your speaking scores, not listening. Now they will be giving you a prompt and they will give you about 10 seconds after the prompt has been finished and you need to answer that prompt within 40 seconds. Now I'll be showing you the template which is working because I've just tested it in the Pearson mock test and I've got perfect 90 in the speaking module. Very easy to follow. I'll be showing you some examples across the way. So stay tuned till the end of the video. So this template is really helpful for the students who are going to attempt their task or respond to a situation for PTE academic. Now this template says hi dash. Over here you will name the addressee. If it's your friend, you say hi friend. If they're given the name, just put the name. Then you would say, I would like to discuss about topic. Over here, it would be the small topic, but main thing. Then you will say, additionally, I would like to highlight that. Over here, it would be detailed subject. So paraphrase it if it's needed. Otherwise, just pick it from the prompt itself. Then I would also like to mention that I will need dash. Over here, if it is something which you need to enforce, that's where you will say I will need. If it is a polite request, you would say can you please. So you can interchange it. Then in the last you would say I will be looking forward to hear back from you. Now let me show you a couple of examples in the real Pearson mock test, and at the end I will also show the result because this is working template. Very easy, effective for all kind of questions. But make sure that we are going to make changes very soon live on a portal. So if you need practice, go to visionlanguageexperts.com.au and I will be giving 15 days free access, yes, to everyone for practicing so that it's our initiative to help you guys out in your preparation, especially after the changes. So if you have not signed up, sign up now. Disclaimer for everyone, do not use pre-memorized answers because Pearson will be banning the pre-memorized answers. So let's continue. I'm not using any microphone, so you can expect the same kind of scores if you're using a Pearson mock test to test yourself without the microphone. So let's start. But before I begin, if you have not subscribed our channel, do show some love, do subscribe. I will be coming up with a lot of new updates for you guys. So let's go ahead. Let's record ourselves. Make sure your microphone is on. When you are ready, click on the record button and say the man left poorly, so he decided to take some medicine. So it's too loud. Let's lower down our voice a little bit. Make sure your microphone is on. When you're ready, click on the record button. There you go. Just listen yourself once. Make sure your microphone is on. All right, let's go to the next. Now we'll be just doing speaking. Speaking has increased, right? So obviously the overall time has increased a little bit.
One of your friends from school is going away to start university next week. She's excited, but sad to say goodbye. Some of you are discussing ideas for a present to give her for her new apartment. What would you suggest to them?
Hi friends, I would like to discuss about one of our friends who is going away to start the university next week. Additionally, I would like to highlight that I want her to have something for her new apartment. So I want to mention that I want her to get some kind of a bookcase which can help her in her new apartment. I will be looking forward to hear back from you about your ideas.
You have decided that you don't want to take the course in mechanical engineering. Your friend has dropped a course recently. You want your friend to tell you the correct procedure to follow and when the deadline is for getting a tuition refund. What do you say?
Hi friend, I want to discuss about dropping from the mechanical engineering course. Additionally, I would like to highlight that You have the correct procedure, so I want you to tell me the correct procedure and what is a deadline. I also want to mention that I'll need you to tell me about the tuition refund, how I can get the refund, and what procedure I need to follow. I'll be looking forward to hear back from you. So this is my result. Now you can see I've got perfect scores not only in speaking but also towards listening. Now if you also want similar kind of results, follow everything as I've said and let me know how you go in your exams, in your preparation in the comment section. And do not forget to follow and subscribe us because I will be bringing up new templates, new updates, and I'll be soon giving an exam where I test these out in the actual exam. So make sure that you stay tuned for that particular result as well. Now make sure that you follow all the do's and don'ts. I'll repeat them for you. For do's, you need to ensure that you speak like you're talking to a person. So do not use third person. Use first person, which is I, not he or she. Then you should start with an opening depending on whom you're talking to. That means if you're talking to a friend, you should say, "Hi, friend," and cover the main points of the prompt without missing out or changing any important information. That means you should not miss any important point. And then you should understand the formality and tone. That's very important. If you're talking to a colleague or professor or a friend, are you being assertive? That means you need to have a little informal tone. If you're talking with someone formal, you need to have a formal tone. So depending on the scenario, you need to ensure that you do that accordingly. And as I discussed in the template, we allow you to do that with the help of a template. And then use contractions such as they will, I will, so that you can maintain a natural flow. And at the end, they're saying use polite language effectively depending on the context and the people you're talking to. So, such as in some cases, you need to say, "Can you please?" In some cases, you need to say, "I will need you to do that." So, depending on scenario to scenario, you need to change that. And if you follow the template as I have just explained you guys will get perfect marks. So use this template in the preparation, put it in the comment section, any questions, any doubts you come across, and make sure that you do subscribe us if you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. I will be showing my results from the real exam once I give it on 7th. So stay tuned. Make sure that you do subscribe. I'll be giving a lot of updates.
Do not forget to watch these two tutorials. These two tutorials will really help you in your PT preparation.
Thank you. All the best. I'll see you in the next tutorial.